What's going on, everybody? It's Endless One Up. I hope you're doing well. What's on deck today? Today we're going to check out Valhalla. That's right. We're going to play Valhalla on my Steam Deck. You might not have known that you can do that. Sony's been putting their games out on the Steam Deck, which is really freaking cool. So let's check out Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're going to dock it up, bring it up to the big board. We're going to try it in a couple different resolutions and see how it goes. Let's get to it. All right, we're in the game. Let's see if it is Steam Deck verified. I see that it says no, it doesn't. No, it's unknown. Let's find out. All right, we're going to go ahead and launch it up and see how it goes. Okay, we're in the game now. Let's go ahead and go check out the options. There is a benchmark tool in this game, which is really nice. We can do a FPS limit. We have a couple different things. Windows mode. Let's put that on full screen. And we're going to lower the resolution. I do have it defaulted to 4K, but we're going to start out with a native resolution of 720p on the Steam Deck. We're going to turn VSync off. And that's pretty much it. We're not going to change anything else there. That's just the screen settings. So we're going to jump over. Let's get me off the screen, make sure I'm not missing a button to activate those. Okay, so we got to hit X to apply. Hit yes. Okay, so we applied those. Let's go over to graphics. We're going to start out on graphics quality high. We're going to leave that off. Anti-aliasing we'll leave on high. World details high. We're just going to go through these so you can see what everything's set to. Motion blur I am going to turn off. And depth of field I am also going to... Is there like a lower setting for this? Yeah, I don't really need that. Okay. So there we go. We could turn on FSR. This is interesting. See, this is like one of the few games that has it actually built into the game, so I believe that this would be beneficial to us. We can try that out as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump back out of here. Now we're at 720p. Let's go ahead and start a new game and see how it goes. Alright, so we're in the game. We're already getting 54 frames per second. Man, I imagine this game is going to be pretty well optimized. It just hasn't probably been tested thoroughly. I mean, the animations look great. That little transition between the two rooms was a bit of a frame hit. There's a lot more going on. That room where there was nothing happening, we were at the 50s, and now we're between 30 and 40. It's interesting. Let's go ahead and I want to kind of keep these videos a little bit short and tight this time. So this is 720p. All right, looks like we're in the game and it's settled down now. We took a big frame hit here. I mean, we were getting like 54 frames per second at 720p. We're at 1080p and we're stuck at 30 frames per second. Last time I opened up this door, we took a big frame hit. This might drop down to the teens. Oh, we were right on the cusp at 20. That's interesting. So here's 1920 by 1080 with the exact same high settings. So I think that we can prove that if you want to play this game at a higher resolution, you probably don't want to set it on high. So let's go ahead and jump back out to the title screen. And we're going to go ahead and, since we know that this isn't working out, we've seen what it looks like. You can play this game 100% 720p on high settings, it looks like. 1080, not so much. All right, so let's go ahead and we're not going to go ahead and change this yet. We're going to leave it on 1080. I'm going to go to the graphics here. I'm going to just come here and set it on medium here, and then we're going to go ahead and apply that. That's going to take a graphical reset though, so all right, here we go. A zoom, and a boom, boom. Just open those doors. All right, here we go. A zoom, and a boom, boom. Just open those doors. Ah, it's so bright. I feel like I needed to put sunscreen on there. Yeah, it's like a ring. I found a ring. Yay. So now we're at like 34, 33, 35. It's a little better. I don't know. Let's open up this door. This is where a lot of action's happening, so once we can start looking around in this room. I mean, 24 frames per second. I don't think that's something I want to do. I mean, I don't want to play an action-packed game at 24 frames per second. That's kind of crappy. So it's not optimized just yet. 720p, and I bet you if you put it on low settings, you're probably going to get above 60 frames per second. We're not going to go try that. I mean, heck, we got 54 when we were at 720p on high, so I'm going to assume. The last thing I want to do, we're going to stay in the game. We're going to turn on FSR globally once. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to go to the scale filtering. We're going to turn that bad boy on. We're going to come back into the game. And then we're going to hit the start button in the game. We're going to go to the options menu. I want to see... Let's get me off the screen here. Alright, so now there's a resolution scale here. So if I turn this down to like 720, but turn the resolution scale up to like 150 or something. And then... save that and go over to the graphics. Maybe put this on. Well, I don't want to change that just yet because it might make me restart the whole thing. I don't want to do that just yet. FSR quality. This is interesting. So let's turn that on there. Maybe I have to turn it on in both locations. Apply. Well, I mean, let's see if that could have been a positive frame hit there. Like, that is not a positive frame hit there. Alright, so now we're back into the little loft here. I mean, we're sitting at 31 frames per second. I don't see a big bonus there for us. Do you think, let's turn it off globally once, since we've turned it on in the game. Maybe there's like a double dipping going on. Maybe there's something weird going on by, yeah, because we just got a frame bump by turning that off. So I think we were causing it to use processing power, like with the global setting, versus having it on in the game. So that's something to remember. I've seen that happen in Cyberpunk. I've seen it happen in this. You know, don't turn on FSR on the freaking Steam Deck and turn it on in the game. It doesn't seem to be friendly with that. You got to do either one or the other. And it also doesn't seem like all games are friendly to do that. Let's get me back up to full screen here. So you can see that game was an unknown game currently. I think that it's going to be something that will be supported in the future a lot better and be more optimized. I mean, that's the main goal. Sony wants to be able to sell their games and put them out there. So I imagine they're working with Steam right now to make Valhalla very Steam Deck friendly. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I'll see you down in the comments. Peace.